It's about our ability as a collective to build a multiracial and diverse society that works for all people, especially the working poor, especially gender diverse people. Yeah. Do not let them divide us. Let them know we will fight together. Because you know the phrase, a people united will what?
Never be divided.
A people united will what?
Never be divided.
A people united will never be divided. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Wow, 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 wow. Thank you so much, Jalen. Next up, and actually let me just say this. When she said clumsy, I felt spoken to into my soul. As someone who won one basketball game the whole season, the time I played basketball, so thanks. Okay, next we get to welcome to the stage another amazing, amazing leader, Gurmai Zahalai. That's right. Yeah, our King County executive, the top leader of the biggest county in Washington, a man who hardly needs an introduction, but I will say this. Gurmai came to the U.S. as a refugee from Sudan and worked hard to become a business attorney, work in the Obama White House, and now protects the safety and the well-being of all King County residents, especially our kids. Welcome, Gurmai.
No hate! Who remembers the chant? No hate in our state. No hate.
In our state.
No hate.
In our state.
No hate.
In our state.
No hate.
In our state.
Thank you so much, Councilmember Foster. Thank you, Jalen. You are both such inspirational leaders. Thank you to all of our friends back here. We appreciate you. I'm Gurmai Zahalai, and I'm so honored to be here at Neumos to declare no hate in our state. Tonight, we're gathered here around a simple but powerful idea that in this state, we take care of each other. We take care of each other, and most importantly, we take care of our youth. As your King County executive, I represent you. I represent 39 cities, 2.3 million people, and more importantly, I'm not here as your county executive. I'm here as the dad of 2 daughters, wonderful baby girls. I have a 2-year-old and a 6-month-old at home, and every day they do something simple and wonderful that fills me up with so much joy. And every night they terrorize me. They make sure I don't sleep even 1 minute. But I always wonder, what kind of King County are we going to leave behind for them? Right now, their world is small and simple, but very soon, they're going to grow up, and they're going to go on that long, complex, and beautiful journey of discovering themselves and asserting who they are. And it makes me wonder, what kind of Washington state are they going to meet as they go through that long and complex journey? Are they going to be met with a state that villainizes them, scares them, harms them, invades their privacy? Or will they be met with the community that we know that we are? One that is safe and welcoming and gives them every single tool that they need to live a happy, healthy life as their authentic selves. You have that choice. We have that choice. Because on this ballot, there are 2 initiatives that make that choice much harder for us. We're fighting to protect the basic well-being of young people who are just trying to navigate growing up in this hard and complex world. We have a very big job this summer, and that's to make sure everyone in our state has the information that they need to make an informed decision about these ballot measures. Right. Yes. Are you all familiar with what these ballot measures do?
Yeah. Yes.
Do you know that one of them says that for a young person to play sports, they have to get invasive genital examinations? It's disgusting.
Can you face sexual assault?
It's disgusting. It's so inappropriate, and that's not the kind of world that I want my daughters to grow up in. Are you familiar with what the other one does? The other ballot measure. It's framed around parental rights. And speaking as a father, I can tell you, we know that parental rights are critical. Every single person here knows that parental rights are critical. Nobody in here wants to diminish the rights of parents. I don't want the government telling me what to do with my child. But we always know that we're navigating complexities here, right? Because parental rights can butt up against another life-saving interest, and that is protecting our youth. We have to draft our laws in a way that allow us to navigate this incredibly careful tightrope. We have to balance the rights of loving parents with the additional life-saving duty to protect the safety of youth who are victims of domestic violence and child abuse.
Yes.
There is no easy answer here. There's no magic bullet. But I can tell you, these poorly written and reckless initiatives do not meet that balance. They do not. This completely discourages vulnerable students, especially our LGBTQIA+ youth, who are facing bullying or trauma or trying to go on that long journey that I talked to you about, from seeking help from trusted school counselors. It snaps that delicate tightrope and puts kids directly in harm's way. It's unacceptable.
Yes.
And let's just take a moment to just talk about our trans youth for a second. They are our children.
Yes.
They are our children. We want them to be happy and safe like any other child. And we know that the world is not always kind to them. They face scrutiny and violence and bullying, and the idea of making it harder for them to participate in joy, in confidence building, in team building. This is not the kind of King County or Washington State that we want to live in. We have to vote no on both of these initiatives, and we must work together to defeat them. There is so much at stake. And we know that defeating them requires resources because we know the opposition will be well-resourced.
Yes.
Tonight, our goal is to raise $20,000 right here in this room to power the organizing, the outreach, and the truth-telling that it will take to win in November. I want everybody to pull out their phones if you can. If you are able to pull out your phone, I want you to pull it out. I want you to scan the room for QR codes. Some of them are being held up by our friends. Some of them are posted on the walls. If you can scan them really quickly, maybe you're not in a position to make a contribution right now. Maybe you just want to scan the QR code now and hold on to it for later, but please do scan it. I want to tell you what a contribution will make possible tonight, if you just bear with me, because this is a very critical part of this. $50 will pay for 3 yard signs to show visible community opposition. Raise those yard signs up. You will pay for a bunch of those. $100 prints for an entire neighborhood. $250 covers a full phone bank shift to reach hundreds of voters to tell them this message that we want to tell them together. $500 sends targeted direct mail into hundreds of households in a crucial swing precinct. $1,000 powers a text banking program reaching more than 10,000 voters directly with the facts. $2,500 launches a digital ad flight to put the truth in front of tens of thousands of undecided voters. And finally, $5,000 funds a dedicated field organizer for a full month, building our volunteer army where we need it most. So please just think deeply about what a meaningful contribution is to you. Of course, that means different things to different people. And some of you might not be able to make a financial contribution, and that's okay, because you're able to contribute in other ways. We need your time. We want you to walk over to the volunteer table. Team, where's the volunteer table? Should be back there. Volunteer table, raise your hands high, yep. Walk over there, sign up for a shift to knock on doors, make phone calls, or hand out information at Pride events this month. We win this by talking to our neighbors, supporting our youth, and standing up for every single child in Washington State. Let's protect our kids. Let's defeat these initiatives, and let's keep Washington a safe and welcoming home for everyone. Thank you all so much. Thank you. Thank you. And I want you to make some big noise, unless you're gonna do it. No, everybody, put your hands together for the star of the show, Congresswoman Pramila Jayapal, everybody.
Woohoo! County Executive Zahilai, give it up. Councilmember Foster, give it up for her. And for the next state representative from the 37th District, give it up for Jalen Scott. And what about that choir? Give it up for those incredible voices, giving us hope and creativity and inspiration. We are here in a very, very powerful movement for our rights, to stand up for our community, to show how we care for every single person. We are not leaving anyone behind. We protect and we stand up for all of our kids. We believe in the freedom to be your authentic self, and together we protect that right for all of us. Now, I'm no stranger to these initiatives, because in Congress, I am the co-chair of the Trans Equality Task Force. With Jalen's help, we drafted an incredible Trans Bill of Rights that now has over 105 members of Congress co-sponsoring it. And we have been working in coalition to defeat this exact hate on the floor of the House, in the Judiciary Committee. You've probably seen the ways in which it keeps coming at us. And I'm not gonna stand for it in Congress, and I am sure as hell not gonna stand for it here in Washington State. Now, I wanna be really, really clear about what these initiatives are. They are lies that are bankrolled by MAGA Trump donors, all right? That is what is happening. Trump mega donor Brian Heywood, he wants to bring the hate that they've been trying to spread in Congress and across the country, he wants to bring it here to our state. Shame, absolutely. Let's do that together. Shame. One of these initiatives forces our schools to out LGBTQIA plus kids to the very families that might throw them out. And the other, as you heard from Gurmai, literally forces these invasive, disgusting exams on every girl who wants to play a sport. Just so that they can target a handful of trans kids. No kid should have to go through something like that to play a game that they love. That is not the Washington I believe in. That is not the United States I believe in. And that is not what this room believes in. Is that right? But Jalen said something that I want to focus on. The whole reason that this is happening is because they want to distract us from the absolute cruelty and chaos that they are inflicting on people across this country. They want to distract you from the fact that this illegal, unconstitutional Iran war has raised your grocery prices and your gas prices. They want to distract us from the cover-up of the Epstein files. They want to distract us from the fact that they stripped health care from tens of millions of Americans across this country. They are hoping that you focus on this, that people blame trans kids instead of blaming them. And so we just have to be really honest about what this is. This is grown men with millions of dollars targeting our kids and hoping that we won't notice that they are stealing from all of us. But I got news for you. The people that they hurt the most are our kids. You all know this is very personal for me, and our kids just want to feel safe at school. They want to play on a sports team with their friends. They want to be like any other kids. So it's not protecting anyone what they're doing, it's just cruelty. And we have to call that out because it's also cowardice. These people are cowards. And so to see you all in this room today is amazing because we are here to say, not on our watch. Not on our watch. We have beaten this playbook before in Washington State, and this massive coalition that has come together in opposition to these initiatives, doctors, nurses, teachers, parents, athletes, Planned Parenthood, the Washington Education Association. That's the teachers in the room. We are the majority, and let's not forget them. Now, you sent an organizer to Congress. You know that, right? Yeah. So we've got some work to do. I'm going to be honest. We're going to have some work to do. We are going to have to organize the hell out of this campaign. And my campaign is going to put in $5,000 towards this effort. Because we need field organizers, we need volunteers who are going to knock on every single door. We need to meet voters where they are, and we need to welcome them in to our movement so that we don't have people who are getting led astray by the lies that they're hearing. We are going to knock on every door. We are going to use every power that we have to stand up and fight back. And so we're going to show up at Pride. I'm going to be at Pride. And you know how we do Pride, right? Like we run, we don't sit in the cars, we run down the streets and hug everyone because that is who we are as a city and as a state. And so my ask to you is an organizing ask in addition to the money ask. I want to emphasize that this takes money. We have to be up on TV. We have to fight back. And we also have to stand with our community, our trans community, because this is going to bring a lot of hate in. There's going to be a lot of people that are targeted, and I want us to be thinking about how we create those networks of support within our community. But I also want to ask you if you will commit to organizing. If you... Just imagine if every single one of us tonight committed to a certain number of hours, that you will knock on doors, that you will talk to voters, that you will show up, it will make the difference. It will be about turnout and it will be about education. It will be about who came to somebody's door to talk to them about this so they can understand what is actually happening. I want to end by saying that an incredibly amazing trans person who I rely on for a lot of things once said to me that those who fight against trans people are just jealous of the freedom that they have taken to be who they fully are. And so tonight, I look around this room, and I see a room of love. I see a state of love. I see a community that cares about each other and has no jealousy for the people who stand up and fight to be who they truly are, to be free in that person. Because nobody else's joy is a threat to any of us. Nobody else's freedom is a threat to any of us. And so tonight, I am asking you to do everything you can to defeat these initiatives. We are going to use my campaign, every inch of power that we have, to say, no hate.
In our state.
No hate.
In our state.
No hate.
In our state.
And one more time so those Trump mega donors can hear it wherever they are. No hate.
In our state.
Thank you, everybody.
We did it. We did it.